What are atomic swaps? Can I really exchange my bitcoins to any other cryptocurrency out there instantly and for free? Why is this even important? Well, stick around. In this episode of Crypto Whiteboard Tuesday, we'll answer these questions and more. Hi, I'm Nate Martin from 99bitcoins.com, and welcome to Crypto Whiteboard Tuesday, where we take complex cryptocurrency topics, break them down, and translate them into plain English. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the bell so you'll immediately get notified when a new video comes out. Today's topic, atomic swaps. And if this term really doesn't mean much to you, well, then you're in the right place. If you've ever tried changing between two different cryptocurrencies, you've probably noticed the high switching costs it involves. You might be thinking, it's not that hard, but let's think about it for a moment. If, for example, you want to trade bitcoins for litecoins, you'll need to do several things. First, you'll need to find an exchange that supplies this currency pair. Once you've found such an exchange, you'll need to sign up to it and go through its KYC process to verify your identity. Assuming you pass the KYC process, you can then deposit your bitcoins into the exchange, basically forcing you to give up control over your coins. And once the bitcoins are on the exchange, you can then trade the coins for a transaction fee. And finally, once the trade is complete, you can withdraw the litecoins from the exchange, which will include additional fees and waiting time until the coins arrive in your wallet. As you can imagine, this situation is less than optimal. In a truly decentralized world, users will be able to switch crypto to crypto directly without any third party, instantly and feeless. That's exactly where atomic swaps come in. An atomic swap allows users to trade two cryptocurrencies directly without the need for an intermediary or trust. In my particular case, it will allow me to exchange bitcoins for litecoins with complete strangers directly from my wallet. The term atomic comes from computer science. It means that either the operation is conducted as planned or it isn't conducted at all. With an atomic swap, I will either exchange my coins with the other party exactly as we agreed, or it won't happen at all. Let me explain. A non-atomic swap would be me sending bitcoins to a stranger and then hoping the stranger will send me back litecoins. This leaves the door open for fraud or theft, since my counterparty can just walk away with my money. In an atomic swap, on the other hand, either both of us get the money or neither of us do. There's no room for human error or manipulation. It's important to note that atomic swaps don't work with fiat currencies, only with cryptocurrencies. Now that you know what atomic swaps are, let's move on to how they work. Since this is a non-technical video, I'm going to use a simple analogy to explain the process. Let's say I want to participate in an atomic swap of bitcoins to litecoins. As the initiator of this swap, I will take my bitcoins, represented by this baseball, put them in a see-through box, and lock it with a lock that can only be opened with a long secret combination that I have written down and kept hidden in my pocket. I then send this box over so he can inspect and see that it has the right amount of bitcoins for the swap. Once I've verified the amount is correct, I'll take my litecoins and put them in my own see-through box. However, my box will have the same exact lock on it as his box has, so I don't know the combination to open this box. So at the moment, only I hold the combination that opens the two boxes, and that combination is hidden inside my pocket. So I'm going to send my box of litecoins over to him so that he can verify the amount as well. Once I see that everything is in order, I pull out the secret combination out of my pocket to open the box of litecoins. As soon as he does that, I'm able to see the combination as well and can now use it to open the box of bitcoins that he sent to me. We then each get our funds and the atomic swap is complete. Thanks, Nate. Anytime. This was a very simplified, non-technical explanation of the process. In real life, the boxes are actually a smart contract which states that if the transaction doesn't occur as expected within a specific time frame, each party will get their money back. To get a bit more technical, these smart contracts are called hashed time lock contracts, or HTLC. The lock on the box is called a hash, and the combination to open the lock is called a pre-image. Putting this all together, in an atomic swap, funds are locked inside smart contracts that can be publicly inspected on the blockchain. The funds can only be released with a pre-image, a private key of sorts that matches the hash of these contracts. If at any point either party wants to cancel the swap, they can just walk away and the funds will be automatically returned to the original owners. Atomic swap technology is just starting out, and it still has several limitations. For example, both currencies that are being exchanged must have the same hash algorithm, and both currencies should support specific types of smart contracts. At the moment, you will also need certain programming skills to use atomic swaps. However, in the future, it's highly probable that cryptocurrency wallets will offer this technology built into their software. By now, I bet you already understand the impact this might have on cryptocurrency users. Just imagine the opportunities this can open up once you have the ability to morph currencies instantly. Merchants can accept any cryptocurrency that supports this technology, since they can just instantly exchange it to any cryptocurrency they like. We can set up trustless exchanges where you don't have to give away control of your funds in order to trade with other people. Add the Lightning Network on top of this, and you basically get the ability to move any type and any amount of cryptocurrency with zero fees instantly. Pretty neat, right? So how far are we from being able to do all that? Well, up until today, only a few successful tests have been done with this technology. But as cryptocurrencies become more mainstream and market competition between wallet providers and cryptocurrencies increase, new solutions like atomic swaps will come to fruition. That's it for today's episode of Crypto Whiteboard Tuesday. Hopefully, by now you understand what atomic swaps are, a way for individuals to exchange different cryptocurrencies directly without the need for trust or a third party. You may still have some questions. If so, just leave them in the comment section below. And if you're watching this video on YouTube and enjoy what you've seen, don't forget to hit the like button. Then make sure to subscribe to the channel and click that bell so you'll be notified as soon as we post new episodes. Thanks for joining me here at the whiteboard. For 99bitcoins.com, I'm Nate Martin, and I'll see you in a bit. A little more art, please. I got you off guard. You're the one throwing it. I got the right box. I got to remember to look at me.
Up here.
Up there. At that light right there. Top of that light.
Emily, this top.
My wife Kim, everybody.